Hey, who's this guy?
And then you cut to Joker, and he's like, "He turned my red balloons blue." Matt Reeves, if you're watching, you know what to do.
I'm good.
So has the AI officially kicked in? We got an alien here, boys. You got a gun, you're fine. When you pull up that menu, does it like pause the game, or is it still going?
You can still pause it.
So does this game give a proper explanation for why an alien's here, or do they just not explain it?
I feel like that's in the audio logs.
Oh, gotcha. Like, do they say if it's from LV-426 or whatever? Or?
That I don't remember.
Mr. Alien, come out and play.
No.
Are you quoting Neversoft Spider-Man?
Am I?
Yeah, there's like the one part where Venom's like, "Spider-Man, come out and play!" And then Spider-Man lands on his head and yells, "Tag!" I fucking love that game so much. It's so good.
Oh, which one?
The Neversoft Spider-Man game.
Oh, gotcha.
Have you ever seen the Spider-Man Venom chase level?
If I have, it's been years.
Yeah, it's like the one part that you like go into a building and it's like a cutscene where it shows like it like spins around the building and you hear them like bumping into people, and Venom like walks into the women's change room.
Yeah, was that on Nintendo 64 or just PlayStation?
64 and PS1.
And Dreamcast, and I had it on PC.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I had a friend who had that on N64, and I remember watching them play it.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, that was a long time ago. Was Ben Reilly's suit unlockable in that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, the Dreamcast and PC versions were the better versions.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, interesting.
They're like more powerful. Like Spider-Man could have lines on his suit, stuff like that.
I did not know that.
I love that game. What's that?
I did not know that. I just had the N64 version.
Yeah, I don't think they're like the N64 and PS1 versions were like bad, but like they're the Dreamcast and PC ones were a little more powerful.
Yeah.
Oh god, this black cat face is cursed. I'm looking
That's
at some
racist. Yeah, I think if I remember right, I think in the Dreamcast and PC versions she has a mask, maybe, or I can't remember.
I think this is from the N64.
Those games have the thing that every Marvel game ever should have, which is what if mode as well.
As in,
huh?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, that game has a mode called What If mode, and you play it, and it's like you play through the game, but there's like things that are different.
Oh, okay, cool.
A lot of it's just like very goofy, like little in jokes and stuff. But like it's really fun. Like you fight Carnage, and Carnage is voiced by like an 8-year-old in What If mode. And there's like different cameos and stuff that are in the What If mode. Like you see like Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer and stuff.
Interesting.
When you find Black Cat, like when she's locked in prison, in the main game, when you find her in What If mode, she's like in a disco room dancing, and he's like, "Black Cat, why are you dancing?" And she's like, "They drugged me, Spider-Man, and I can't stop dancing. You have to get me out of here."
I don't understand how to get to the elevator.
Plus, that game had Stan Lee as the narrator, which is always a peak choice.
That's true, but the Raimi movies had Bruce Campbell.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. It's also good, but Stan Lee is really good. They're good for different reasons, but
It's true.
Did Campbell do all three?
yeah. So, in the first game, he only does the narration in like a bonus training level, and then in 3, the like big main like next gen version, he has like the worst narration ever. But in the like PS2 version, he's got a really good one. Because I don't know why, but when they made like the next gen version, it was just like he's just like a regular like narration. Like he'll just be like, "Press X to jump." It's like that's lame.
That's weird.
It is really weird. Like, why would you do that? The PS2 version has my favorite bit of Bruce Campbell narration in any of those games, where he's like, "Okay, so you're gonna press circle to climb the wall. You know, like Spider-Man. That's what you came here to play, right? Spider-Man 3. Because if you don't climb the wall, you'll just be playing Man. Is that what you want to do? Play Man 3? No, so climb the wall."
Oh boy.
Wait, was the Batman man meme just co-opted and stolen from Bruce Campbell?
Yeah, it must be.
I'm in danger.
Okay, Ralph.
I don't see anything.
Dang, I gotta head out to prepare for the request I gotta do, but I will talk to you guys later.
See ya.
Ooh,
See ya.
What an asshole.
I know, right?
I know I've played up to this part. The alien. Where is that guy? I can probably go for about another hour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Made decent progress. We've seen
Woo!
the alien.
I'm in danger.
All visitors must report to reception.
I'm gonna want.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
So, because obviously you can't just have one
Hello?
enemy in
My
a video
name's
game.
Ripley, Amanda Ripley.
We have
I
these
need your
fucking
help.
things.
Please take a seat. Someone will
Yeah, I
be with
remember
you
these
shortly.
guys.
No wonder Seegson is losing the tech race.
Working Joes. Hey,
That
look,
looks fun.
physics.
You have the Force.
Would it be as excited as I am for the other stuff we got planned for this year? I am going to be kind of sad to leave Alien behind for a little bit after we're done with Resurrection.
Yeah, I'm still in a bit of an alien mood. There's a bunch of movies I still need to rewatch.
I'm still going through those comics.
Can I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
That is a restricted area.
It's an emergency. Don't you realize what's
Is
going
this?
on?
Do you think this is where Ridley Scott got the idea for the
Your
engineers?
registration is almost complete.
Forget
Yes.
it. I'll find my own way in.
I wouldn't advise it.
Some kind
We
of
got the
tracker.
thing.
It's been modified.
I recognize that thing, because movie.
Is there a problem?
No,
Hey,
no problem.
Want to keep your distance, buddy?
No, I like that they bring in the motion tracker as like a mechanic for the game.
Mhm.
Or no, wait, I'm sorry. We've seen it before, therefore it should never be seen again in anything in the Aliens franchise. Yeet.
This game also comes out in the era, though, where we finally start expanding out. Because at one point we would have just made this an adaptation of that movie, and it has so much more freedom and flexibility by telling its own story. And we've definitely seen more of a shift to this in the last 10 or 15 years. You know what I mean?
You mean with like licensed stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Although I miss a good old licensed game. You know, most of them were terrible, but I miss like Spider-Man 2 or 3 or.
No, there were some good ones, and then they just got so rushed.
Yeah, like I still want to try that Captain America game because I've heard it's good. For the PS3.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
I want to play Captain America on the PS2.
I just wish Marvel didn't put most of their eggs into the Avengers multiplayer basket.
It's me, Hughes.
Yep.
Because,
Don't you
God,
recognize me? Listen
what
to
a
me.
misfire that
We've
turned
got
out
to
to be.
reestablish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
You're becoming
Yeah.
hysterical.
Tut, tut. Let's resolve this amicably.
Oh my God. We're talking about sexual harassment here, and I don't have to take it.
Oh my god.
So who programs the smash head against wall?
I think it was
tactic?
you.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Just having an off day.
The motion tracker will also tell you exactly where to go, which is nice. Because, like, if you're looking at it, that line up at the top that moves, that's where you are in direction to like the objective.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, and you asked me if these people did any other games. They do. It looks like a lot of strategy games, like the Total War games.
Oh, gotcha.
Not my thing, but at least they're still around.
Mm-hmm. And I forget, are we getting a proper Iron Man game, or is that just a VR thing? Is that what I'm
No,
thinking?
the people who did Dead Space remake are making an Iron Man game.
Cool.
Yeah, EA has 2 Marvel games coming out because they've also got that Captain Black Panther
Oh.
World War II game coming out. I don't know if you saw the test footage. That it looks amazing.
I saw a trailer, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, they did a tech. It's
No.
basically like a tech demo to show off UE5. Oh God!
Oh no. Hi.
No! Oh God! I forgot they can do that.
No fair.
Unwarranted.
Oh my God.
Oh God! There's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Oh!
Oh my God, Jesus! Stop kicking me in the face! This might not be. Ah!
I loved the disappointed like shake of his head.
Well.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Peace and love.
Oh, I didn't see this before.
Oh, there's a whole world over here.
At least that gets me back the revolver ammo I wasted.
Got a headshot.
I did. I think you come here later with chased by an alien. No, but it does make you wonder, like, who programmed these?
You are entering a restricted area. Please leave.
Let me in. I need to
don't
contact
know.
my ship.
Sorry, I can't allow that. Ripley, Amanda. You have now been locked with Apollo. Welcome to Sevastopol.
There's gotta be another way inside.
It is weird that we haven't explored this concept much in the actual movies, though. You know, these less human-looking robots.
Yeah.
You know, these more mechanical designs.
as well keep my inventory up.
Are flamethrowers also effective against the robots?
I don't think so. I don't think the robots stay the entire time. Like, at some point they do go away, I think.
It's me, Hughes.
But it's been a minute.
Don't you recognize me? Listen to me.
I also love that you get a gun, but it's completely ineffective.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, warn him. Save him.
Tut tut.
Oh my.
The robots are so judgy.
Yeah.
Good day.
Ah, Jesus. They're so hostile.
I forget. Have you played Predator Hunting Grounds much?
I've played it a bit. Do you have it?
I have it, but I've not played it yet.
Well, shit, I wish you would have
Yeah.
said something.
Yeah, we can try that at some point. Yeah, it was one of my like monthly free PlayStation Plus games. I was like, I should download that.
Yeah, it's
I
not too
just never
bad.
got around to starting it. Wonder if it still has a decent player base.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably got more than Suicide Squad killed Justice League, am I right?
Got him. No, that game's pretty cool. Then it's another one that really captures the like feeling of the movie, where it's like it's kind of just a first-person shooter, and then the Predator gets thrown in.
Oh, cool. Earlier today, I saw a headline about some update to the Suicide Squad game about like, that sequel could still happen, and I'm like, no, no, that game's not getting a sequel.
Rocksteady will be lucky to make it out of that game alive.
Oh my god. Yeah, video games have definitely followed a similar trajectory and have had a bit of a similar burst as we've seen movies had in recent years, where some of these are just way too expensive and taking way too long.
Well,
It's like, oh, this isn't. They're obviously very different things.
so I don't think game development has increased. I don't think that's a bad thing, just because games have gotten infinitely more complex.
Mhm.
The problem is they still want to chase trends.
Yeah.
But with a development time as long as some of these games make, like Suicide Squad took like 7 years.
Yep.
Everything it's doing is old. Like, we don't care anymore.
Yep.
Well, and Suicide Squad's a whole thing. Like, I don't know if you've looked into it, but like, apparently the former leaders, like Sefton Hill and shit, wanted to do a live service shooter and then left.
External communications disabled by order of Apollo. Facility offline. All outgoing communications halted.
That's just great.
Internal communications open on limited channels.
someone on the station I can.
All right, so Robert, what phobias do you have? What scares the co-host of Haven of Horror?
Not like super claustrophobic, but it definitely makes me uneasy. I'm not horrible with heights, but you know, depends on the circumstance. I don't like spiders, but I don't have like an intense fear of spiders either.
So what you're saying is we need to watch that movie Agoraphobia, or the hell is that called?
Yes, I'll watch Agoraphobia with you.
The spider movie?
Arachnophobia.
Yeah, that's it.
What's better, that movie or Eight-Legged Freaks? I haven't seen either.
I haven't seen either one, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like spiders, but like it's not like an intense fear either. Like so, I'm okay with heights, but there are still things I'll say no to.
I can deal heights in movies most of the time, and sometimes in video games. Real life, nope. Can't do it. Although I have to say, I'm finding like working from home, because working from home and like it doesn't means I don't really have to go anywhere. I find I am turning into more and more of an I think that's agoraphobe, where like people don't want to leave their house.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I get that.
Like I went to the theater to see Deadpool, and just being in that theater was almost overwhelming.
Yeah, I get that. I will say, I don't think I have, again, intense fear of the ocean. I just know I don't like the ocean. That's not my thing.
Me and water do not have the greatest of relationships.
Like, I'm not a beach goer. I'm just, I'll swim in a pool. I'll take a pool. But I'm just not a beach guy. I'm not a cruise
I would
guy.
rather swim in like a controlled, like pool area.
There are too many factors with the ocean that could kill me potentially. It's just not my thing.
No, for sure. What?
Hey, he's still alive. You didn't have to do that. Oh my god, you didn't have to kill him.
Yeah, I did. Fuck that guy. Like I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but it's not like something I don't care. I'm ashamed to talk about. I get intense panic attacks when water gets near my eyes. Couldn't explain why.
Sure.
Makes washing my hair a bitch. Oh god.
Ooh, yeah. Ah. Oh my god, Slenderman.
Hello? I'm stuck?
Running. Just gotta keep running.
Let's see if it works this time. Actually, you know what? I think I do know what it was. As a kid, I went to the beach, funnily enough, since we're on the topic. And I went too far. I was like 5, 6. Like that. And I got water in my eyes, and ever since then, I haven't been able to do it. But I have a buddy, he was in the chat earlier, AFK Jake, deathly afraid of snakes.
Yeah, I don't like snakes.
Like, there'll be certain things that we watch together where I'll have to watch, go through and make sure there's no snakes in them. Or if we're playing a game, I'll be like, hey, watch out, there's a snake at this part.
So, Anaconda's off limits.
For him, yeah. Do you think they're remaking that?
With Jack Black and Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Alright.
It seems like they're making the piss out of it, which I guess is cool.
Yeah, but that movie also falls in the category of me, like, you could remake this and do this better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen Lake Placid.
I don't think I've seen that either. I think it was Lake Mungo and was severely disappointed.
Oh, I like that movie, but it's not for everyone.
I mean, I applaud it for that at least.
I do find often it is supernatural stuff, weirdly, in movies that can creep me out the most, like in Lake Mungo. It's weird, because I don't really believe in ghosts, but, like, the idea of ghosts, when executed well, I find really unnerving.
What?
Well, like, if I'm in
Oh,
the dark
not
somewhere,
you.
and, like, I feel like, oh.
Oh, move keys. It took no. I was like, what? What does this mean for this puzzle? Another
puzzle? Oh, do you just gotta hit the thing when it lines up?
I guess.
That was easy.
What? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, you gotta read the thing.
Okay, but I don't understand what that means. Uh-oh.
Samuels! You're alive!
Oh.
It's Ripley!
Hey, cutscene.
Taylor, it's Ripley. We were getting.
I thought I locked myself out.
Where are you?
We're at a transit.
I don't know how you're supposed to decipher that.
Okay. Samuels, listen to me. It's not safe here. Seegson's got this place locked tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people.
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic programming.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about synthetics. And there's something else here. A creature. It's big and it's lethal.
Ripley, slow down. A creature.
It's a life form, an unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to
Ripley,
make...
Taylor is hurt. She was injured by debris during the crossing.
How bad?
I can't move her. I need medical supplies. We need to treat and pack the
And the
injury.
Torrens?
The radio is broken. I can't contact Verlaine. We're on our own.
Shit. Okay. I'll come to you. Keep your eyes open.
Apparently, the Crow remake debuted to a 19%.
That's not the worst thing we've seen this year.
True.
Tyler
Although,
Borland's.
Although Doolittle just pointed out the funniest fucking thing to me. One of his tattoos says "Good Boy," and the "good" has been scratched out. Like what the?
Oh my god! Did you see the nipple tattoo?
No.
There's a face tattooed on the side of his chest, and one of the eyes in the face is his nipple.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad.
Who made these decisions?
Remember when it was gonna be Jason Momoa?
It probably would have just been Lobo. I mean, like, the one thing it has going for it is some of the action looks kind of cool, so if you're just gonna make it action schlock, that's fine, but it also looks so generic. And you don't... I know this is what the other terrible sequels already tried to do, but it doesn't have to be a reboot. You could just make another Crow movie. You know, it's a new guy. Or gal. And then everyone would complain.
I mean, okay, I know people would complain, but making it a woman might have been the most interesting thing to do.
Yeah, it would have been different, and for that premise, like, you could do whatever. It feels like a premise you could do anything with. So,
And also, like, why does he have to be covered in tattoos?
yeah, why does he have to look like Jared Leto's Joker?
Yeah, here's the tattoo. Look at that shit.
Oh god, it's so terrible.
Oh, they dragged poor Bill Skarsgård into this. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're still in Android territory.
And I've heard the argument for it in that, well, it's a movie made for 2024. It's about being edgy and modern. I'm like, I feel like it already looks dated. Like,
yeah,
most people don't look like this.
Austin has the uses the argument that like the Crow, the original is like 90s edge, and then this is just 2020s edge. I don't know, man. That's like early 2010s edge, and even then,
Yeah.
like, and this is more of a bias thing, I guess, just because I am a 90s kid. There's something timeless about the original The Crow.
There's a simplicity to that design. It's like you can say, yeah, it's a little dated, but like at the end of the day, it's just he wears all black and his white face paint. You know, it's I don't. If you were to ask me completely blind, like, okay, what year does this movie come out? I'd say somewhere between like 1982 to 1996. Like, I know that's not a huge window, but it still would be hard for me to place an exact year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whereas you look at the new one, it's like, well, it either came out in 2016 or 2024.
Yeah. And the old look, even if it's dated or whatever, it's at least iconic.
Yeah.
You know, it's already proven to work, and I'm not saying you have to do the exact same thing, but like Bill Skarsgård, like his haircut's terrible. The hair looks so
I'm not gonna lie, every time I see him, I always think it's Joker from Gotham, whatever that kid's name is.
Oh, Cameron Monaghan. Yeah, I can see that. It looks similar. And I know a lot of people are fan casting Bill Skarsgård as Joker. I don't need him to play another evil clown. But, I mean, he's a good actor.
I just don't know if he can be funny.
Yeah, he's a good actor. I mean, I haven't seen that Boy Kills World movie. I heard that was pretty good.
Like, he would be a good, like, scary Joker. But I need the Joker to be funny and scary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would be obvious, but, you know, he could play scary. You know, but I also don't want to see him typecast as villains over and over. At least with The Crow, he gets to be the protagonist, like Boy Kills the World, but I don't know. He has played a lot of villains. Yeah. God, that Crow reboot is just so bizarre. Like, who looked at that and thought, oh yeah, this will make money. This will be worth it. It's gonna really kill my argument of this being a good year for R-rated movie at the box office.
Is that rated R?
I think so. There's a lot of blood in that trailer, so I assume so. And then you have Borderlands, which is shot to be a rated R movie and then cut down in editing to be PG-13 to try to salvage it. Like, no, we're selling this to kids now.
Robert, you and I should play Borderlands 2 at some point.
Yeah, could be fun. I've never played a Borderlands. It feels really weird that we're just now getting that movie.
2 is a great place to start. Oh shit.
Come with me, please.
Ah, he's decided he saw me.
Whoa.
That'll work.
Do 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 do.
Woo!
He did it. Do you think this is a good stopping place, or do you want to keep going?
Let me check the map. We gotta get to the next objective.
Okay.
Remember, this game doesn't have an autosave.
Oh, gotcha.
It's old school like that. Oh god.
Yeah, you need to stop stepping over robot bodies.
What?
Oh my god. Did you just lose your progress?
Did it autosave? So I guess I should say it doesn't have like a traditional autosave. Oh. Yes. Yes, I did.
At least
Okay. Let's see if we can make it. It's 10:15. How are you feeling?
I feel like I could go another 20 minutes. Let's
Okay.
try to get to the next save point. Yeah, that's both a loved and hated element of this game is the limited saving, making it more challenging. Do you have to do all these mini games again?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, I thought that said NFT.
It predicted the NFT, folks.
Or GPT?
Oh. It was different this time.
Samuels! You're alive! It's Ripley!
Ripley! Taylor, it's Ripley. We were getting worried.
I made it! Where are you?
We're at a transit station now. It's right by medical.
Okay. Samuels, listen to me. It's not safe here. Seegson's got this place locked tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people!
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic programming.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about synthetics. And there's something else here.
I also bit the bullet and picked up that Zombie
Slow
Island
down.
Blu-ray.
A creature.
It's a
We gotta
life
do the
form,
commentary,
an unknown
Robert.
type.
Oh.
Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely
Everyone is just so
dangerous. You and
angry
Taylor
that
need to
they're
make
stuck
it.
with getting the second one with
She was
it.
injured by
I am a little annoyed.
How bad?
Why
Are
didn't
they
you just
both
put
on-
like
Need medical supplies.
why didn't you just put
And
the
Torrens?
The radio is broken. I
the
can't contact
witch's
the
ghost or that alien one on there?
Shit.
Oh, you mean one that people like?
I'll come
Yeah.
to you. Keep
good
your eyes
then.
open.
Well, because
Are they-
that's also the next one that they're doing.
Are they both on the same disc, or is it 2 discs?
Unauthorized communication. Please.
That is a good question. Just says double feature. Number of discs 1.
Damn.
Wait to be attended by a
So
No,
every
something
time-
tells me this is gonna be like a bare bones release, but like it's still Zombie Island on Blu-ray.
It's just every time you put that Blu-ray and you're gonna get the curse of, do you want to watch Zombie Island? Or do you want to watch Zombie Island 2?
I suppose I should at least watch Zombie Island 2 since I'm gonna own it.
I don't know why it's hated so much, I just know it's hated.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I was like, okay, I mean, that could be good. Scooby-Doo hasn't been good in like 20 years. Or maybe, and then it like everybody hated it. I was like, oh, okay. I won't.
I don't know if that's true. The Mystery Incorporated show is really popular.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget about that because I've never finished it.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't finish it either, but I liked what I saw. I am a big Scooby-Doo guy. I don't know if this has been discussed much, but I did grow up on a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff.
Robert, we gotta do Scooby-Doo where like the original show.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it all. Got the Blu-ray. Dooby-dooby-doo. Where are you? No, that was one of my favorites growing up. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, I started the elevator animation.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love Scooby-Doo. But it's funny because I got into it with those 90s movies and then went back.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly say probably the actual original animated show is my least favorite of the Scooby-Doo stuff that I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Well, because like I grew up with the just random VHS tapes, so yeah. I had like that one where they go to that ghoul school, and like teach them how to race and shit.
Well, and to be fair, like some of those, they do get kind of rough when you get to the Scooby-Doo show and some of the other weird spin-offs they did. But that initial season,
yeah. And then I had like the cyber chase.
I didn't see a lot of What's New Scooby-Doo. I kind of missed that one for some reason, but I liked it. I mean, it was popular.
Samuels, you're alive. It's Ripley.
I saw that one. I remember as a kid catching episodes of
Where are you?
a pup named Scooby-Doo.
That one's probably like unironically my favorite. Like I love the original growing up, but my other favorite was definitely Puppet.
But do you remember the one I'm talking about where it's just Scooby and Shaggy, and it's in that era where Shaggy's wearing a red shirt?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's when it gets weird. That's part of the Scrappy-Doo era.
Why was he wearing a red shirt?
It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to
I don't mind it though, just because it's different. There's also
I don't hate it.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Well, and funny enough, one of the things that I liked about Cyber Chase is I don't know if you remember, but in the last level of the game in the movie, they meet like their alternative selves, and I think he's wearing the red shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'll come to you. Keep your
Yeah,
eyes
the only
open.
weird one is Scooby, because Scooby's always looked exactly the same, so they give him like a red collar or something, and it looks really jarring. Because he's the only one who's like never had it there at that time.
They should remake that movie and put the like drug addict Scooby from Be Cool Scooby-Doo.
There's that one. There's also Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. Did you ever watch that one?
No.
That's one of the... That was like the first new one I saw growing up. And that had a really weird, different art style similar to Be Cool Scooby-Doo. But this was another in the It's Just a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo cartoon, except in that one
God
Shaggy...
damn it, they've got me trapped in here.
I think Shaggy becomes like a millionaire. And the Mystery Machine has like gadgets. And there's like a super evil organization. Like it's very different.
What is
very
this?
Strange. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. It's like
I've
not
never
Cobra,
heard of
but
this.
it's like Cobra Light, you know, or Spectre or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's very strange.
What the fuck? Just kill me. They've never attacked me while I'm doing this.
Yeah, and did you like the 2 theatrical live-action movies, or were you a little too old for those?
No, I love them. Tyler says Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue is a terrible show.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. I haven't watched it in like 15 years. I don't remember it that well. I think I watched the whole first season.
Yeah, I've
Just
never
'cause it
heard
was
of
on-
this.
It had a intro that I think I didn't mind, but it's probably really obnoxious. I think I can find it. It had a really weird art style, but it's very of that era.
What year did this come out?
I want to say it was not long after the Batman, stuff like that. I'm thinking like 2008 or something. 2007.
No,
But yeah,
so
it was-
funny story, Robert, since you brought up the live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
You're alive. It's Ripley.
I loved that first movie so much as a kid. I tricked 5 different people into taking me to see it in the movie theater.
That's awesome.
Okay.
They'd be like,
Samuels,
I thought you
listen
saw that already.
It's not
Nope,
safe here.
I haven't seen it.
Season's got this place locked tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people.
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic programming.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about
Yeah,
synthetic.
The show was
And
2005 to
a creature
2006 to
as big and
2008.
lethal.
Oh, I'd gotten kind of out of that show by
It's
then.
a life form, an unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to make
Oh yeah,
This
the
looks
villains?
terrible.
Sure.
He was injured by debris
They're
during
just
the crossing.
Nazis.
How bad?
Oh,
Can't move her.
I saw a picture of Scooby-Doo the other day, and it was this one because he has those weird anime eyes,
Yes. So
and they make me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll come to
There
you.
were on
Keep
Scooby
your
though.
eyes open.
I'll send a transit car to you.
Yes. Well, a lot of people also find the live-action design off-putting, and maybe it's just the nostalgia for me. I think it looks
I think it looks
fine.
fine.
I was a
It's
kid.
bad CGI from the early 2000s, but
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, half the reason those movies work is Matthew Lillard.
I mean, I think all of the cast
those-
really.
I think the whole cast is good, but I think those completely fall apart. But
How
I mean,
did you know
Velma's
I was
great
there?
because he's a robot.
Go up the goddamn stairs. I mean, Jesus.
GNR interrupted.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the Scooby-Doo movie theatrical, but we did rent it from Blockbuster, and I was very excited for it.
I still like that movie. I think 2 is probably better.
I loved 2 more when I was a kid. It was more what I wanted. It's definitely going for more of the cartoon vibe, but as I've gotten older, I've started to kind of appreciate and prefer the first one. They both got problems, and there's still a lot I love about 2, but
2 just
The
feels
first
more like a
one's a little
Scooby-Doo
weird.
movie.
yeah, exactly. The first one's just got kind of its own weird identity.
My issue with 1 is those purple things look terrible.
Oh, I mean, they do. Well, and 1 is interesting for me aesthetically because it was criticized at the time for being way too early 2000s. And for me, that's kind of come back around as a positive, where it's just a time capsule. You know, the way the original cartoon is a time capsule of the late 60s. It still feels authentic to me for some reason.
It all comes around.
Mhm.
That's why I find it funny when people are upset about like pop culture. Like, yeah, you don't like it, but in 20 years, it's going to be accepted as good.
Yeah.
Except the Star Wars sequels, I will not accept that as being. I will not accept a rejudgment of those.
Oh, not. Well, Scooby-Doo's weird because a lot of people hated it. And I don't know.
I would have liked to
I
see
like
what it
the
was
first-
under Gunn's original script.
Yeah, like I'm torn because I don't need an R-rated version of that movie, but if they released a PG-13 edit, I mean, I'd watch it. I'd be curious, more, a little more of what they were going for, because they did cut a lot. and dubbed a lot, you know. But a PG-13 cut of it, I think, could be interesting. And then with the second one, he just stopped fighting with the studio. It's like, all right, I'm just making a kids movie now.
I think that's
still
why
like it.
two. I think that's why two works better. One is kind of like weird in that it's blatantly supernatural. And I know we'd already kind of crossed that line with Zombie Island, but
It's also weird how it's kind of a repeat, because it does the same thing where they're retired and go their separate ways and come back together a couple years. It's just a lot more. The live action was just a lot more mean-spirited.
yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about both 1 and 2. I was like, they don't break up and get back. No, 1 is kind of just a like mean-spirited remake of Zombie Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah, like I said, I was a big Scooby-Doo guy growing up, but somehow I missed Zombie Island growing up. I think that was just before my time. Because I saw the Alien Invaders one, I saw the Cyber Chase one. You know, like I grew up on tons of Scooby-Doo stuff. Just
Okay, but Robert,
I missed Zombie Island.
Zombie Island came before either of those.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, because I think that was like just before my time. Like I just missed it.
Fair enough, man. I have not seen the Alien one.
I remember it being pretty good. That would be a fun blind watch.
That would be fun. I want to get that Blu-ray 2-pack when it comes out.
Was it? I want to say it was like the Return of the Joker VHS. It was one of those that had a trailer for that I just saw a million times. You remember movies like that would have previews I would just see over and over again?
Yep. So I actually have that with that movie too, because they showed a trailer for it in front of either Zombie Island or Cyber Chase.
Gotcha.
The other one that I have, and I haven't seen the movie, I don't know if you remember this because I'm a little older than you, is Quest for Camelot.
Oh my god, I grew up on that movie, and then I forgot what it was for like 15 years.
I have seen that trailer like 600 times. Never saw the movie.
Well, it's one of those things when you're a little kid, you just assume is a Disney movie, and then you find out isn't, and then you go a decade or so like, wait, was that movie real? What was that thing? Like, or like Anastasia, you know, stuff you just assume was a Disney movie when you're a little kid.
I also have not seen that. I saw the trailer for that 600 times. And funnily enough, I even remember what movie I saw that in front of. It was Inspector Gadget, the Broderick movie.
Yeah.
I watched that movie religiously as a kid.
So did I.
And then that's one of my first, like, oh, this is bad, when I went back to it when I was older.
Yeah. I've never gone back to it.
Don't.
I don't think I should.